3 wide of the back straightaway.
Ooh, they're close together, but Jeff Gordon makes the pass. Good move. Here comes Brett Bodine. He'll follow Gordon into second.
Shocker here. Gordon going into first, Brett Bodine to second. And relegated back to third, and Earnhardt's car looks squirrely going into 3 that time.
Yeah. Getting mixed up in the air that comes off of the cars there just in that particular part of the racetrack.
White flag is out. They touch at 190 miles per hour. Jeff Gordon, no rookie anymore, stays out in front. Brett Bodine in second. Earnhardt doing a masterful job of picking that car up in control. Remember, they're floating like feathers at 190 miles an hour around this racetrack.
But Ken, Dale Earnhardt has to be wondering if he made his move a little bit too early back
here. He comes back one more time.
Moves to the inside. Look down there for Brett Bodine and said, no, that's my spot. Oh, Earnhardt is very loose. Goes high on the racetrack. He gathers it back in. That cost him no chance to catch up with them now as they come for the checkered flag.
Down the stretch for the final time. Jeff Gordon in front. Brett Bodine's going to make a shot. Short. Jeff Gordon in the Rick Hendrick Chevrolet.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola 600 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Almost a couple of 100,000 fans packing their way in here today to see the world's greatest hardtop drivers go 600 miles, well in excess of $1.25 million.
Jeff Gordon, the pole sitter up there, taking the field down the back straightaway. And here comes Gordon right back, not willing to give an inch. There you see Jeff Gordon, just 22 years old. They say he's already won 600 races.
I think if we can adjust on the car and if it comes down to a shootout, you know, Jeff Gordon with 10 laps, I'll put money on him.
Jeff Gordon in third spot. He finished second here 1 year ago. Here's Gordon coming on the pit road.
I tried to get from Rick Hendrick what they were going to do. He said, I'll tell you after the stop. That's how late they are deciding what they are going to do. 2 for Gordon.
So in that shakeout, Gordon takes first. Wallace hosts second. Bodine is third. Dale Jarrett fourth. Ricky Rudd falls to 6th. He's just in front of Harry Kane. Jeff Gordon seeking his first Winston Cup victory. White flag. 1 to go. Set on the pole at 181.439. He will become only the 5th driver in 35 years to win from the pole. Checkers are out, and it is Jeff Gordon victorious on this Memorial Weekend at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Pittsburgh, Indiana's Jeff Gordon.
I'm speechless, man. I mean, this is the greatest day of my life. I told everybody we weren't going to be fast at the beginning, and we'd be there when it got dark and the lights came on. It's exactly what this thing did.
122,000 people, plus what was in the infield, paying their respects to a 22-year-old youngster originally out of California who simply loves to race. So in that shakeout, Gordon takes first. Wallace hosts second. Bodine is third. Dale Jarrett fourth. Ricky Rudd falls to 6th. He's just in front of Harry Kane. White flag. 1 to go. Jeff Gordon seeking his first Winston Cup victory at 22 years of age. This sensational driver did so well here a year ago, had a brilliant run in this race, and he placed second in the event. Boy, this is a moment. He's battling along. Set on the pole at 181.439. He will become only the 5th driver in 35 years to win the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte, North Carolina from the pole. Checkers are out, and they are down, and it is Jeff Gordon victorious this evening on this Memorial Weekend at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Jeff, a fantastic day for you, a great call on the pitch. You guys deserve to go to victory lane. Great job.
I'm speechless, man. I mean, this is the greatest day of my life. I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, it's a wonderful feeling, but we don't believe in jinx, you know. We just felt like things were happening that we had no control over, and we just kept working hard and working hard. Had team meetings to get our morale back up. Man, we're ready to win some more now. This is unbelievable.
We have a crash in turn number 3. Are we going to end under caution?
This could be the race coming back for the line. These cars did not take the yellow flag. They will be racing back to the line, and the race might be over when they get back.
It's Mike Wallace who has crashed in turn number 3. However, the car has slid clear down to the infield grass. It is not in anyone's way. Now let's see as they come off the back stretch and into turn number 3 once again, what is going to happen? This could be the race. The caution flag is waving. The 90 car is underway. He did not stop. We have a safety truck going to him. Here they come off the 4th corner. Onto the tri-oval. This could be the race right here. Gordon is going to beat Earnhardt to the caution flag. And there are 3 laps to go. Get ready, folks. Here we go. Jeff Gordon has the field in tow, looking for the green. It's out. The green and white simultaneously. 1 lap to decide who wins the Pepsi 400.
Marlin goes to the inside of Earnhardt.
Earnhardt blocks
makes some contact.
Earnhardt blocked Marlin down low. Mark Martin has the high side of the racetrack in turn 2 as they come off of the corner and down the backstretch for the final time. Jeff Gordon still has the lead. We have contact between a couple of cars, but everybody keeps it straight. They battle for position.
Sterling Marlin down into the outside of Earnhardt. He's by Earnhardt.
Jeff Gordon, though, has about a car length and a half lead on Marlin and Earnhardt as they battle for second position to the 3rd and 4th corners.
That battle side by side should give the race to Jeff Gordon.
Here they come. Jeff Gordon has the lead. Earnhardt moves to the inside. They scramble. It's Jeff Gordon winning. And I think Marlin got second. Oh, and we have contact between a couple of cars as they cross the line, but everybody is okay. Wow. Martin, I should say Jeff Gordon has won the Pepsi 400.
Incredible jubilation here in the 37th annual Pepsi 400, and Jeff Gordon, congratulations. What a way to finish one.
Thank you, Jerry, man. That thing, it was on a rail today. We had one time where we missed a little bit on it, but you know, we had a great pit stop. We lost this thing in the pits here in February, and my guys know it, but they're strong. They fought back, and they won this one for us in the pits. They got us out there first. I said, all you have to do is get me out first, and we can hold them off. I didn't want to see that caution because Earnhardt's the best there is on restarts, and luckily him and Sterling were battling back there, and we come across the finish first, man. It was awesome.
Jeff Gordon has worn them out today. In 1974, Richard Petty led 491 of the 500 miles. This is the second most dominant performance in some time for Jeff Gordon. It is the most dominant performance since Richard Petty led all but 9 laps here in 1974.
Well, this would have been the same type of race for Bobby Hamilton had Jeff Gordon not been here today. But Jeff Gordon is flying around this racetrack. You see Bobby Hamilton about a half a straightaway back.
Bobby Allison in 1982 led 486 laps.
Boy, he just hogged the whole show up.
Bobby ran really well here at Dover. White flag for Jeff Gordon, the young 24-year-old driver from Pittsburgh, Indiana. He is 2 turns away from his 7th victory of 1995.
Boy, oh boy.
Ray Evernham, Rick Hendrick, the car owner, Randy Dorton, and Hendrick Engines. Powers off the corner, all but laps Sterling Marlin, and the checkered flag waves over Jeff Gordon. Bobby Hamilton, a well-deserved 2nd place. And Jeff Gordon will leave Dover with a 309-point advantage over Dale Earnhardt in the quest for the Winston Cup.
I don't know if I've ever had this good a day, man. This car was just awesome. You know, I really got to thank these Rainbow Warriors on this DuPont Chevrolet, man. That thing was just hooked up today. Man, that thing was just awesome. This is a big win for us. You know, here in DuPont country, they've always wanted to win one here in the Winston Cup car, and this one's for you guys, man. Appreciate it.
Before I go any further, I'd like to recognize the man who never let up on his efforts to win his 8th championship. Dale Earnhardt is a true competitor and a great champion. And at this time, I would like to offer a toast to the man. Dale, great effort, man. There's some milk. Thank you. Look good. Look good. Oh, thank you. It's my buddy Mose. He's been taking care of me too. Sorry, man. You've been having so much fun with me all year, and I've been straight-faced and all tight. I had to loosen up a little bit. Hope you didn't mind what I said on Letterman the other day. I didn't mean it. Yeah, okay, well, I said it. I guess I did. But anyway. You've done a lot for the sport. We thank you. I'm sure everybody in here appreciates everything you've done.
6 laps to go. Graphic was incorrect, and there are 6 remaining now.
Whoa, look down on the flat here. Gordon's trying to get by Elliott going into turn 1.
And Elliott gives him room.
But look at
Labonte going up the outside, and here comes Craven. The Hendrick stable giving it their best for Rick Hendricks here today. In the back straightaway, Gordon out in front.
Here comes Bill Elliott back on the inside off turn 4.
And trouble. There's trouble coming down off that banking. 1, 2, 3. Denson's car among them as they come to the line. Caution is coming out. That could be the final lap under green. And if it is, Gordon has won with Terry Labonte second and Craven third. Dale Jarrett caught up.
We're going to end this race under yellow. In one of the most remarkable 500s in history, there is oil on the track. And they do not run a green, white, and checker as they do in the truck races. And Rick Hendrick Stables is going to finish first, second, and third.
Hey, Rick. We'll listen in.
Did I tell you what we're going to do or what? I told you, man. Hey, I got to go talk to the world here, buddy. Thank you so much. We love you, and this one's for you, man. All right, thanks. Woo!
Jeff Gordon, come on out here.
Yes.
Winner of the Daytona 500, youngest driver to do it.
Oh, yeah.
How many Winston Cup drivers carry a cell phone in their car?
Well, they handed it to me right as I came to Victory Lane. And that's the first person I want to talk to anyway. No offense, Mike, but
okay.
This one's for Rick Hendrick. 1, 2, 3. That is so awesome. Thank you, God. Oh, my goodness.
Back at Bristol, Tennessee, laps winding down. Gordon is on a tear. 3 to go this time by.
And the body looks on the inside of Gordon. Tries, can't quite do it.
Actually, that was 2 to go, so they will wave the white flag on Rusty Wallace. 0.533 miles away from win number 2 in 1997.
And heavy traffic right in front of these cars. I don't know if it's going to play into anybody's hands. Gordon takes a look again. Rusty comes down, slams the door. Gordon on air. Here comes Jeff Gordon to take the lead.
Gordon takes the lead. Rusty slips. Jeff Gordon will win at Bristol, Tennessee. Wallace second, Labonte third.
Look at Abraham. He is. Look at him, man.
Wow. Ray Evernham is ecstatic. Unbelievable. Less than a quarter of a mile from the finish. Rusty gets high, slips the car.
Ray Evernham, how can that possibly happen out there?
I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it. I have no idea. I watched the crowd and they all stood up. I really thought Terry had us, and he come off of there, and I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, you got to thank God. I mean, that's the way that stuff happens. I don't know, but thanks to DuPont, Quaker State, Pepsi, everybody that helps us out. I want to say hello to Rick and Linda. Boss, I hope that didn't hurt your heart. It hurt mine.
All right, here's the replay of that final lap.
Okay, they go into turn 3. Rusty gets down on the inside. His car slips a little bit there. Gordon comes up underneath him. takes the lead and runs away. Rusty still wobbly as he comes off the turn. Here comes Terry Labonte. Almost gets by him at start-finish line, but couldn't quite make the pass. Did they make contact?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if Rusty might have touched the apron with the left front or there was some contact back there. I really can't tell.
Just a lap car down there in turn 1 and 2 with the last lap. Checker flags waving, or white flags waving, and a 23 car was on the bottom of the track there, and we all had to go around the it him. And when that happened, it let him get up on my rear end and he get close to me. Then I got down to turn 3 and got one of those old love taps, and I got up the racetrack a little bit and got second. That's about it.
Congratulations. That's 3 wins in a row at this race. Tell me about the last lap.
Well, that certainly was interesting because not only was I trying to get by Terry or
Rusty's.
Rusty, I mean, he was tough all day. I knew he was going to be the guy to beat, but I was trying to get by him, but now I had to worry about Terry. And, you know, that set of tires wasn't as good as the time before. I was a little bit tight, and then I'd get loose. But I tell you what, I got to thank these guys on this DuPont Chevrolet. They did an awesome job today in the pits and gave me a great race car. And, you know, it was pretty tight down there. I mean, that's what Bristol's all about. You get down to the closing lap at Bristol, and it's any man for himself. I've seen it done many times.
Meanwhile, for the race leader, Jeff Gordon. There he is, 1 lap away from what would be win number 6 of the season. White flag is in the air.
We talked to Evernham today before the race, and he said that people are booing right now. That just made them more dedicated to put everything they had in there to win.
And they are booing, winning too much, so the fans don't like it.
Through turn number 1 very carefully. This would be Jeff Gordon's 2nd Pocono win, the 2nd straight win for him in June.
Do you hear that lady anywhere? I think it's over, folks. It looks to me like the race right now is for 3rd and 4th. You're looking at it. Jeff Gordon's coming down.
Been a solid performance, but again, he was fast in final practice yesterday. So not to be a surprise. He might have lagged back at times, gotten caught in traffic, but the DuPont Chevy does it again. Win number 6 of the year. Jeff Gordon wins. So Jeff Gordon has now picked up 16 wins in the last 44 NASCAR Winston Cup events. We've seen this script before.
Well, we certainly have, Eli, and I've got to work my way around to Jeff. Jeff, congratulations again here at Pocono. You seem to have made this your own private stomping grounds. You seem to like this place, buddy.
Man, this is awesome. I tell you what, this Chevrolet Monte Carlo was awesome today. I want to say hi to Rick Hendrick. Every time I get out, I try to thank everybody I got to thank, and I keep forgetting him. But, buddy, we miss you, and we're with you, and glad you're watching at home. But this thing was killer today. But that pit crew, I tell you what, got to thank DuPont Automotive Finishes and everybody in that pit crew, man. They were so awesome today, and that's what did it, you know, getting me out front. I think if the 99 could have got on my rear bumper, would have been a different story.
Well, a little bit of a scare there early on when you cut that tire down. I bet you thought, oh, no.
Oh, man, I thought, you know, the day was over. Luckily, we were at Pocono because, you know, at least we got a lot of racetrack to deal with, and we got that thing down to pits. They had a good stop and got us back out there. Again, the pit crew won this race today. I want to thank the Lord, certainly always blessing me and this team. And tell you what, I'm excited. Goodyear had a great tire today, but nothing beats the way this Chevrolet ran today.
White flag waves for Jeff Gordon. 1 more lap to go. 2 miles to victory. Will it be Gordon or will it be Labonte? Or will Jeff Gordon run out of fuel on the last lap? He's safely through the 2nd corner. Down the backstretch, Ray Evernham has his fingers crossed. The interval stays about the same down the backstretch. And Mark Martin apparently is out of gas as Jeff Gordon sets the car into the 3rd corner.
Mark Martin goes by the front stretch, coaches. As cars go by, here comes Jeff Gordon off the corner. Bob, I do believe he's going to make it.
Let's see if he can do it. He's going to do it. Jeff Gordon wins the California 500 presented by Napa. And the Rainbow Warriors celebrate another victory. Here he comes through the grass and into victory lane. Jeff Gordon with his 26th career win, tied for 18th in the all-time list with Freddie Lorenzen. They made victory lane. is our McDonald's Winner's Circle interview with Jack Arute.
Getting the congratulations of his wife, of his crew, looking for that trophy. The inaugural winner of the Brickyard. Now Greg Penske making you, Jeff Gordon, the inaugural winner of the California Speedway. Congratulations. And you did it the hard way, man.
This is awesome. Hey, I got to show Rick this trophy. He told me to show him the trophy, man. We missed you. We got the 1-2. Sorry we missed on the 1-3, but this is a great win for us. Tell you what, to do the inaugural race here means so much. This is an incredible facility, and it was a great race today. I learned how to conserve fuel today, so I got to thank my crew. Everybody in the DuPont Automotive Finishes Chevrolet did an awesome job.
How much is a million? Well, 1,000 times 1,000. Or perhaps you can better understand in these terms.
Here he goes. Look here. Oh, they make contact.
And more contact. They go down into the corner side by side, and Jeff Gordon holds off the challenge. This is the last lap of the race, folks. They're on to the backstretch, and Gordon lengthens his lead just a little bit. He lengthens it out as Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett drop back just a little bit. Here he comes off of the fourth corner. Jeff Burton will make a challenge off the corner onto the straightaway.
Yeah, we did
but
it.
Jeff Gordon wins it.
Holy cow.
If you were to be paid $1 million.
And the Brinks truck is running him down.
Saying, I got $1 million here for you, Jeff.
Hey, T. Wayne Robertson and Jeff Gordon and Brooke. Let's get over. Jeff, you are the man, the $1 million man. Congratulations.
Unbelievable. I should have never won that race, Jerry, but oh my goodness, good Lord was looking over us. Man, what a team. What a team, man. These guys were busting off some great pit stops. And if I hadn't been out front, I don't think we could have won it. But I want to thank God for the ability and just showing this team and myself never to give up, and that it could be our day, and it was. And
what about the last lap? They're stacking the money behind you, so you got plenty of time. They got a Megan to stack in behind you on the car. That final lap, you and Jeff Burton, it got awfully close.
You know, my car picked up a really bad push. I thought maybe I could hold them off for 3 laps, but all of a sudden when I come down to take the white flag, the right front just went away on me. I didn't know if I had a fender rubbing or what. And I saw him coming, and I blocked him. He hit me in the rear bumper, and I was just glad that I didn't spin. I kept it going, and that slowed his momentum down enough to where I could block him. I'm sure he's not happy, but Jeff, $1 million. Come on, buddy. What'd you expect me to do, man?
Here we go.
Green.
Fans wildly waving. 2 laps to go. That's 298. 299 next time by, and then lap 300 will be done.
Gordon got a good start.
He sure did. Going through all that speedy drive.
Earnhardt on the bottom looking for position.
He's losing position down on the bottom. Both Jarrett and Jimmy Spencer got by him on the outside there.
.299 complete, white flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Jeff Gordon. Rusty Wallace is in the wall here on the main straightaway. Caution is on the speedway. They are racing around to the win. Caution and white is being displayed. That's the battle for the win.
Jeff Gordon just has turns 3 and 4 to get through. Very smooth through there. You can see the 28 car of Urban trying to close in.
He's not going to be close enough. Ray Evernham knows it's in the bag. Win number 10 of the year for the Rainbow Warriors. Jeff Gordon becomes the first repeat winner at New Hampshire International Speedway, having won in 1995. He doubles it up here this afternoon, winning the CMT 300. Heck of a finish under caution and the checkers. It was a full-speed finish with the yellow waving.
I tell you, I never thought we could hold off Ernie, and I'm not sure if the cautions were good or bad, but this team is great. They made a great call doing that gas and go. You know, I question it every once in a while, but I tell you what, Ray makes excellent decisions. This team did a great job in the pits. Chevrolet, boy, brought the Chevrolet into victory lane again. It's pretty unbelievable.
I know, Earnhardt, I'm a crybaby, aren't I? I feel like this whole night has been dedicated to one person. And that is one person who cannot be here with us tonight. And I know that he is here in our prayers and in our thoughts. That person is Rick Hendrick. I owe many thanks to Rick for making all this possible, for the team, and I tell you what, we are very thankful for everything that Rick does, but I think what I'd like to thank him for the most is for being the great person that he is, for being somebody that people look up to, for being somebody that at a time when he really should be caring more about himself, he only cares for everybody else. I want to thank John and Lynn and Ricky for being here. Thank you so much. I know it's great for Rick to see you here. And of course, I want to thank Linda and Pop for being here, and thank you for everything that you guys do. It really, really means a lot that you're here, and we all wish that Rick could be here tonight. But since he couldn't, I'm going to close just saying that I would like to dedicate this championship and this night to him for dedicating so much of himself to each and every one of us. God bless you and good night.
Go, go, go. They're all hoping to beat Dick Trickledown in that first turn. Jeff Gordon did. Terry Labate, he got by him pretty good. Jared wasn't held up too much, but Jeff Gordon got a big lead.
Jeremy Mayfield there in fourth place, cleared.
And Jeff Gordon has a good, comfortable lead with coming around to get the white flag. One more lap to go. He's coming up on traffic. But
on Mayfield, and he's already cleared Greg Sachs.
And here's a battle for second place behind him.
Going for 4 straight wins in the Food City 500. Here is Jeff Gordon taking the checkered flag and winning his 4th straight. Terry Labonte second. Dale Jarrett is third. And with that 4th straight win in this race, he ties Darrell Waltrip, who won 4 straight in 81, 82, 83, and 84.
And Jeff Gordon gets the victory kiss from his wife, Brooke, a big hug. And congratulations, our first 2-time winner of 1997, and you had to work for it today, young man.
Oh, boy, I tell you, we sure did. Man, what an awesome team. I tell you what, they deserve all the credit for this one. I want to thank God for certainly looking over me, not only on the racetrack, but off the racetrack. We're very, very blessed, very fortunate. But I tell you what, that pit crew, we need to bust off a good pit stop and get out front, get some good track position. And we did it. We tightened it up, and I tell you what, that's what we need, to get out front and get that car tightened up. Pretty amazing day. There's a lot of guys running real strong out there, and I didn't know if I could hold off Terry. He was pretty strong.
The first short track win of 1998 goes to the 1997 Winston Cup champion, Jeff Gordon.
1 lap to go.
Once again, we talk about the mechanical advantage, you know, the springs and the shocks and the things that they search for all the time. Jeff Gordon today, his car was not competitive. They took the rubber out of the right rear spring and made a mechanical change that just fixed his car.
And he could only do that under the caution. They couldn't afford to take that time to do it on the green flag pit stop. They finally got a caution near the end of the race so that they could make that adjustment.
George Burton's mechanical problem that caused the caution. Boy, he has done it again, it apparently seems. And He moves into some great company. Jeff Gordon comes off of corner number 4 and looks at the checkered flag. He wins the Pepsi 400. 4 wins in a row. The last to do that was Mark Martin. The Rainbow Warriors have done it once again. Jeff Gordon picks up his 8th win of 1998 and 37th career victory. McDonald's Winter Circle interview with Dr. Jerry Bunch.
Jeffrey, getting a big hug and a kiss from Brooke. Jeffrey, all I can say is absolutely awesome. With 20 to go, you're a half a lap behind, not even in the top 5, and you win this thing. What happened?
I have no idea. I'm in shock. I cannot believe this. You know, Mark Martin deserved this race more than anybody here this weekend, and I really pretty much thought I was going to finish, you know, maybe in the top 5 and be happy with that. But I guess this one's for Pepsi.
Look at the incredible run that Jeff Gordon has had on Jeff Burton the last few laps, slicing the interval from 2.3 seconds to less than 1 second.
I mean, look at those laps, 3.5, 3.5, and 3.6, every lap the same, and we've run several laps with these tires. He's supposed to be down in the 32-second range. Both these guys are really running strong, trying their best to win, but Jeff Gordon running some incredible laps.
Well, if you go back in history and you look at what he has done in the past, he's 2 for 2 when racing for $1 million bonus. He won here at Darlington last year to win the Winston Million, and of course he won the No Bull Million at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway during the Brickyard 400. We have completed 339 laps. We're on lap 340, and it looks like the lead change is imminent.
Well, this is about what happened last year, although it was closer to the end of the race when Jeff Burton was trying to pass Jeff Gordon. So here goes Gordon on the inside. He's got that spot, and there's nothing Burton can do except Jeff go ahead. Now try to go back on the inside. Can he make it stick? Oh, this is tough.
Oh, man, they come out of the corner, and Gordon does have the lead. Gordon comes off corner number 4, takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Darlington. And the Pepsi Southern 500 will go to Jeff Gordon.
4 times in a row he has won this race. That is incredible.
It sure is.
Just think how difficult it is to win it 1 time.
Exactly. And he's won it 4 in a row. Once he figured out how to do it, he hasn't forgotten, has he?
No, sir.
And, of course, he has also captured the No Bull 5 here this afternoon. Here's Jeff Gordon off corner number 4. Looks at the checkered flag, takes the checkered flag, and wins the No Bull 5 million. It's his 10th win of 1998, his 4th consecutive in the Southern 500, and his 39th NASCAR Winston Cup career victory in his 180th start. He wins the No Bull 5 and a $1 million bonus.
4 Southern 500s in a row. Congratulations.
I'm absolutely beat, I tell you what. Hot day out there. Those closing laps, all I could do is just thank God. I don't know why he's blessing me the way he is in this team, but I sure am thankful, and certainly can't do it without a lot of great people. My goodness, Ray Evernham just did an awesome job today, kept me calm. I was tight, I was loose. You know, I finally just got the thing pretty good there at the end. Those guys made some great pit stops. Thought Jeff Burton was just playing with me there. He was so fast, but on the long runs, we were really good, and we were able to get him. And I want to thank Pepsi. This is a Pepsi race. Southern 504 in a row, unbelievable.
White flag, 1 more time around. Jeff Gordon trying to become the first driver since Darrell Waltrip in 1982 to win 12 races in a season. It would be his 4th win at the Rock.
There's lap traffic right now.
Robert Presley, Jeff Green. Not enough time. Jeff Gordon wins the championship. Jeff Gordon wins the AC Delco 400, his 12th victory of the 1998 season. Yeah!
Not worried about the roof today.
No, usually they stand on the door, not today.
Jeff and Brooks celebrating the championship. Glenn Jarrett, step on in there, my man.
All right, I don't want to get between these two. I don't want you to kiss me.
I miss you today, Glenn.
Anybody. Well, Jeff, if you're going to clinch the championship, what a great way to do it. What a great race you ran.
Man, that was awesome. You know, basically it was just like what we did here at the beginning of the year, other than we got to start a little further forward, or at least we stayed a little towards the front. You know, earlier this year, as part of NASCAR's 50th anniversary, I was honored as one of the 50 greatest drivers. And I say honored because that's what it was. An honor to be mentioned with the names on that list. Petty, Yarborough, Pearson, Earnhardt, Waltrip, and many others. I admit, I'm still learning the history of the sport, still being educated on the competitors who make NASCAR what it is today. But I know how fortunate I am to be mentioned in the same breath with these great drivers. And I know how hard I'll work to stay there.
Starting on the pole is a man who is anything but a rookie here at Daytona, Jeff Gordon, who's been winning races since he first came here in 1993. Winning the pole is one thing, but that's a very different setup than a race setup. You had the fastest car for qualifying. You got the fastest car in the race.
Well, we're going to find out. And I don't know if the fastest car is always the one that wins here. You know, you have to have a good handling race car. These cooler temperatures are going to help with that a little bit. But there's a lot of guys that are very strong, and it's all going to come down to a good pit stop and good track position. I hope I'm somewhere in that mix at the end of this race.
Here comes Earnhardt. He's all the way to the bottom, almost in the grass. He slides up the racetrack, and Jeff Gordon will win it for the second time.
Wow. What a race. Oh, we give him a little shot after there.
You know, Jeff Gordon and Everett Hammond and this crew, when they came to California Speedway, Bobby, looked like they just had fire in their eyes because it had some trouble at Talladega. They'd been in a crash, and all of a sudden they're 200 points behind. Saturday morning, that car hit the racetrack. It looked like, wow, you're here to try to win this baby, and it looks like he's going to do it.
Jeff Gordon from Pittsboro, Indiana, looking for his 45th career win, recording his third victory in 1999 and becoming the first repeat winner of California Speedway. Jeff Gordon wins the California 500 presented by NASCAR. The Rainbow Warriors celebrate the victory. Daytona, Atlanta. Victories earlier this year, and now Jeff Gordon wins at California. Now the Pennzoil copter cam.
If he goes on to win this race, Jeff Gordon would be the only driver to win from the pole here at Sears Point.
And he's done it twice.
I mean, yeah, they have done it twice. Others have done it, but he would be the only one that's done it twice.
Rusty Wallace has a good view of what's going on ahead of him.
And he's going to watch Mark Martin this time going down in turn 11. Is Mark going to try once again to outbreak Jeff Gordon? Jeff really buries it down in the corner. Mark can't do it this time. Oh, he's going to try to get on the inside as he come off the corner. No, not quite.
And there are 2 laps to go now as Gordon heads up the hill once again with Martin in hot pursuit.
Turn 7 where Jeff had a problem earlier today, got off the course. This time he gets through.
Martin has only won 1 race so far this year. That was at Rockingham. Sterling Marlin is off the racetrack. As once again, Gordon comes down through turn number 10 and comes to turn 11.
Coming down for the white flag, Mark. You've got 2 more chances at your best spot.
Looks like Jeff.
Oh, and Mark really
gets sideways.
He really tried. He got a little bit too deep, got the back end out. Jeff Gordon will take the white flag.
1 more lap to go. Here's the white flag coming out for Jeff Gordon. There will be a couple of more opportunities that Mark will have to make the pass, but so far Gordon has been successful holding him off.
Right here, Mark's been getting to this corner. I thought maybe he might try to drive under it. Could not, as Jeff gets to that corner well.
John Andretti has moved into 3rd position.
And I mentioned a moment ago that Kyle Petty moved to 6th. He's dropped back to about 8th now because Jimmy Spencer has moved up to 6th.
No driver has ever won 4 consecutive NASCAR Winston Cup races on a road course. If Jeff is able to take the checkered flag, he will be the first driver ever to do it. He's through turn 7. There was a good passing opportunity for Mark, and now really there's only one more, BP.
Turn 11, this is the S's. Mark is right there. He's on the back bumper, and he's driving his heart out. So is Jeff. The left-hander turn 9. They'll go back to the right in 10.
Martin is trying everything he can to pull even and pass Jeff Gordon. He's got one last shot. He looked like he might try from the outside. Now he goes to the inside, but no, the car is sideways on him once again. And here comes Jeff Gordon to take the checkered flag and win the St. Mark Reagan 350 at Sears Point. His 4th road course win, 2nd here at Sears Point. And the 4th win of 1999. He also won at Daytona, Atlanta, and California. He's going to go to our McDonald's winner's circle.
Well, Jeff Gordon has pulled into victory lane, and he will get a nice big cold drink and a big kiss from wife Brooke, and Jeff physically trying to endure. First of all, I got to congratulate you, Jeff, on an outstanding effort physically in the car today.
Thank you, Jerry. God was certainly on our side today. You wouldn't believe the things that happened to me out there today. You know, just the things you saw were only half of it. Right before that first pit stop, my seatbelts came undone. You know, I went off the track. I was missing gears. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes today, and a lot of it was because I just wasn't feeling good. I don't like to use that as an excuse, but I was just beat. You know, Mark Martin ran me really hard, and he's awesome. And I tell you, I really thought he had us there. But guys on this DuPont Chevrolet, they were awesome today. I want to thank Ray Evernham and all these Rainbow Warriors. Say hey to Rick at home. God's blessing him, and he's blessing his team right now, and we're very thankful.
Here's the white flag for Jeff Gordon. Gordon takes the white, separated by 42/100ths of a second. Just one more lap around this half mile at Martinsville. And Jeff Gordon still maintains the lead as they go halfway down the backstretch. Traffic will not be a factor in this one. Here is Gordon off the corner, but Earnhardt is right behind him. No, it's Jeff Gordon winning the Napa Auto Care 500 at Martinsville. Ray Evernham's departure did not end the dynasty. We are perhaps seeing the beginning of another reign here as Brian Weitzel leads his driver, Jeff Gordon, to victory in their first togetherness. Bill.
Well, you cannot imagine the emotion here in the DuPont pit. Gordon telling them on the radio, I'm so proud of you guys. You are awesome. That's Brian Weitzel being hoisted onto the shoulders of his fellow crewmen. High fives for this entire crew. And a dramatic win. And they may carry him all the way to victory lane. Brian, congratulations, a win in your first race as crew chief. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm so happy for these guys. This ain't about me. It's about this team. It's about Jeff Gordon, Rick Hendrick. We all stepped up. We got the job done. Ray Evernham taught us well. He is the reason we're here, ain't no doubt about it. But we are very thankful for what Rick and everyone else has done for us. Unbelievable. We knew we could do it, applied ourselves, and we got it done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A gutsy call and a dramatic win for Jeff Gordon.
Back at Martinsville Speedway, Jeff Gordon celebrates in victory lane. What an effort. The 49th or 48th Napa Auto Care 500 is history. And what an effort by the Rainbow Warriors and brand new crew chief. There's Brian Weitzel. Jeff Gordon, my new crew chief. Oh, he's going to get the shower, going to get the water, going to get the Pepsi, and going to get the hug. What an effort. We talked about the pressure and the pride. Jeff going to give Brooke a big hug and a kiss. She was crying when she came in. Jeff had tears in his eyes. A big handshake from John Hendrick. Congratulations, my friend. What a day.
I just want to thank God. There's no way that this was possible without God. And it wasn't possible without Ray Evernham, too. I mean, he's the one that orchestrated these guys. And that's the reason why we have this awesome race team. Man, so proud of these guys. Brian Weitzel led these guys this weekend like he was a veteran. And just so proud to have these guys on board, and I just can't say enough. We never gave up, refused to lose. That's always been our motto, and that was certainly it today. Man, I've never wanted to win so bad in my life. I saw that black 3 on my bumper, and I knew it was going to be real close, and you know, I didn't know if I could get them. Tires are pretty old, but great call in the pits by Brian, and you'd have never known it was his first race.
They're down the back stretch for the final time. Gordon keeps the car low on the racetrack. Nobody makes a move yet. Will anyone make the move before they hit the start-finish line? Now Kenny Irwin looks to the inside of Mike Skinner. Nothing going there. Dale Earnhardt is up on the high side. In the battle for third position. He's got a good run up there.
Remember what Mike Skinner said? He'd wreck his mother to win a race?
Let's see what happens. Gordon has the lead as they come down through the tri-oval. And Jeff Gordon is back. He's going to win the Die Hard 500.
This team and this crew chief, Robbie and Brian Watson, these guys just did an awesome job. I tell you, we qualified horrible, but the second we got out there on the racetrack, the DuPont Chevrolet was really, really good. And I told these guys we can just stay out of trouble, and be real patient. We'll work our way to the front. And it took a while. I tell you, I was getting frustrated back there in the back for a while. I'd come up a few spots and go way back. And once I got to the top 10, I tell you what, this thing was just incredibly fast.
Now, Jeff Gordon up on the top side of Jeff Burton.
He's got a run. He is on the outside and has a run on Burton. If Dale Earnhardt can get through that traffic, he will mow him down. His new tires on.
Gordon, I believe, will get credit for leading that lap, and that is the first time that Jeff Gordon has led tonight. Still a side-by-side battle for the lead. Gordon and Jeff Burton. And now Jeff clearly takes the advantage. 2 laps to go on this 3/4-mile track in Richmond. Jeff Gordon leads Dale Earnhardt. If Earnhardt wins, he gets the $1 million bonus. If Jeff Gordon wins, he records his 52nd career victory. There is the No Bull 5 winner if Earnhardt can win the race, but we're on the final lap, and Ted Musgrave has problems, but he gets the car quickly down to the apron of the racetrack. Misses pit road, but that's of insignificance. The white flag is out, and we've got less than a half a lap to go for Jeff Gordon, who started this race in 13th position, and here he comes down to the checkered flag, and Jeff Gordon wins his 3rd race of 2000, also won at Talladega and Sears Point, his 2nd Richmond event, and it's his 52nd career victory and 10th on a short track.
Thought we could get him. If it had been another lap, maybe not, but we were trying. And there at the end, I knew I had to take advantage of Jeff on that restart. I had no idea Earnhardt and them guys were going to be coming that fast, so I didn't know what was going to happen, but Jeff got me on the outside on an earlier restart, and I said, well, I got to get a good restart driving there real deep. If I can get up beside him, and I just barely got up beside him, and probably wouldn't have worked with anybody else other than Jeff Burton. He's a great race car driver. He always races me hard and smooth, and we've had some great battles here at Richmond. It was a lot of fun.
Way to go, bud. Way to go. Nice and smooth, buddy.
Well, that's Ron Thiel, former Busch North Series driver, who is Jeff Gordon's race day spotter.
Boy, there's nothing any better. There's no greater sound than say you're pulling away, 10 to go, 5 to go, 3 to go, counting them down. No pressure from behind. Man, you want to hear all of that.
Remember, Gordon started back in 24th position.
Yes, he did. We didn't talk much about him early in the race. Matter of fact, most of the guys we talked about early in the race have kind of faded, but he's come on. White flag.
Bobby Labonte, bit of smoke as he comes around. He will complete this race.
Jeff Gordon's got 1 3/4 second lead. Dave Blaney in 93 in front of him. He just needs to ride there. They keeping him posted what's going on behind him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win.
Hey.
Rodney, what are you going to do with that $1 million, buddy?
Viva Las Vegas!
Yes, sir.
$1 million. Congratulations. How'd you win this race?
We're back. Woo! Man, that was awesome. What a day. I don't know. We just never gave up. I guess the car was real tight at the beginning. I think the track maybe came to us because these guys loosened the car up. Just great communication. We never got frustrated. Man, I'm so excited about getting this new DuPont Flame Pepsi car in the victory lane. It's awesome.
Two-time winner of the Winston from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Everything about the cars tonight, the sparks, everything it takes to get people excited, we got it all right here tonight.
There is storms all around us, but not right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He gets the green flag.
Cars are loose down in the corner. The track is wet. It's Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Kevin 29 car. All these cars are wrecking because I believe it might be raining down there. What a way to start this event.
For some drivers, what a way to end it.
Unbelievable.
Hey, this is the Winston. You know, it just gets more and more interesting all the time. We're able to get the backup car out, and you know, who knows? Maybe we can go out there and win with the backup. Wouldn't that be a story?
And we're off and running one more time.
Jeff Gordon trying to become the second three-time winner of the Winston, joining Dale Earnhardt in leading the league in that category. 95 when he led it all three segments, 97 and 2001. Jeff Gordon is again a champion of NASCAR's All-Star Night. We're back under green for 10 laps.
And guess who's going to take the lead coming off turn 2? More than likely.
Look at the run there. Jeff Gordon on the high side. Dale Jarrett wanted to go up there. Jeff Gordon shut the door on him here off turn 2.
I tell you what, that was some good driving on both their parts because Gordo closed the door on him. And man, he sailed it off in there. Woohoo! And then he sailed her off in there and got back in her. And here he comes. Boogity, boogity up on the outside.
Show me the money.
Adios. My old backup car is a lot better than anybody else's regular old car. There he is, folks.
Well, for 1 lap, but how about for 10 laps?
It's a done deal. Every time there's big bucks at stake, he rises to the top. Gordo's off turn 2 over there. No way that Jarrett's going to catch him.
Jeff Gordon trying to become the second three-time winner of the Winston, joining Dale Earnhardt in leading the league in that category. 95 when he led it all three segments, 97 and 2001. Jeff Gordon is again a champion of NASCAR's All-Star Night.
And he told us, wouldn't it be a story? And we got our story, well, that's for sure.
And you know what? Dale Jarrett sat in his car there when it was raining and said he thought it was a good idea to let those guys get their backup cars out. I'll be interested to see if he still feels that way or not. Come on, Jeffy, turn it on, buddy. That's what I want to see. You the man.
Matt Yoakum is there.
Well, a backup, a kiss from his wife, Brooke. A Pepsi. Yeah! A backup car, backup engine. You were concerned about that engine. Look what happened.
Hey, there's only one thing, well, two things. God, I got to thank God that, you know, he just kept me safe through that first wreck. But I got to thank God for this race team right here, man. That's all that was right there. It's just awesome, awesome race team. You know, to have a backup car that good and to be able to pull it off the truck in that kind of situation and come out and win the Winston, man. This is awesome.
You've lost a few of these, but how special to tie Dale Earnhardt with 3 Winston victories?
You know, I don't think you can tie him in anything. He's just above and beyond anything that I think I can never accomplish in a race car. And I'm just thrilled to you know, to be with a race team that gives me such awesome race cars, and we're certainly thinking of Dale, and I guess having 3 and him having 3 make me think about him even more. But this is something really special because he did very special things in our sport, and it's awesome to be a part of it. Woo! Man, I feel good.
Put the pressure on Gordo, but I have never seen Gordo mess up in situations like this. He's just a little bit quicker up off of the corner.
Now this time Gordon maintains a 1-car length advantage.
Rudd pulls him and gets him at the end of the straightaway. Rudd's probably a tick quicker, but he's not getting through the corner quite as well. Oh, tick quicker. Rudd's going to go to the high side. Take it up there. Take it up there. Loosen her up. That'll give him some momentum. That might be his fault. All right, Ricky, come on, buddy.
1 lap to go.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line.
Rudd with a car length advantage.
Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside. Oh, no.
Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back.
But that should have been Rudd's last lap move.
All right, we're going to see what happened. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4.
Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap.
If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side.
I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time.
He's going to try to make a run down the hill, Darrell, off turn 4. Let's see what happens. He gets the run.
Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom.
Gordon to the block. And Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd. Marlon Mayfield at the line. Ryan Newman edges the 90 of Hut Strickland or Ben.
But Hut Strickland finished 6th.
You do all that work. That's 100. Jeff Brady, get that flag.
That is 100 Winston Cup wins for car owner Rick Hendrick.
And in a very short period of time. Just like this young man right here. That's his 5th Winston Cup in a very short period of time. Well, you can hear the roar from the crowd, and you can decide which is which. Love or hate.
You know, it's like next Saturday on Fox Major League Baseball when the Yankees win. A lot of folks would like to see somebody else because when the dominant team wins, well,
I tell you, you got to have some good guys and you got to have some bad guys and you got to have some heroes. And that guy there is a hero.
Now that was a thriller.
It was, and I swear, I think Ricky Rudd, if he'd have saved that move that he put on Gordon to get the white flag, I think he made his move 1 lap too soon. And he should have drove right up in front of Gordon going down into 1. He should have made him move.
Ricky's such a great driver. He made a smart move, went to the high side of me down in 3 and 4, got a run. When he got inside me, I thought I was done, but I tried to step beside him, and luckily I slowed his momentum down a little bit. I never drove into turn 1 as hard as I drove in that lap. The car went sideways, he checked up, and I just jumped back into it. The thing stuck, and he was coming even there at the line. It was an incredible race. I tell you, it's awesome to win ones like that.
An incredible race, incredible finish. Jeff Gordon picks up career win number 55, moves into 6th on the all-time win list. Number 100 for Hendrick Motorsports.
It all starts, we go down by the start-finish line. Jeff Gordon dives to the inside. Has position on Jeff Burton. Has the lead, right? Wrong. Look at Burton turn that car right and get alongside Jeff Gordon. Now you go up through the S's. Jeff Gordon had he had to back off. Now as they go through the S's up the backstretch, Jeff Gordon gets a tremendous run on Jeff Burton. Too many Jeffs in this race. Gets position going on the inner loop, takes the lead, and this time keeps the lead.
Oh, that's Elliott Sadler crab walking through the inner loop.
He's made some serious contact with the wall someplace. Is he going to be in the way of the leaders as they come by and racing back to the start-finish line?
And did he drop any oil? Burton trying to stay with Gordon. Final straightaway. Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it. Race for third behind the leaders. Rudd trying to get Mayfield.
you know, I was rolling up there to take the restart, and he kept hanging way back. And so I kept slowing down. I know it's going to bottle us all up, but I mean, we were going to stop back there if I slowed down anymore. So, you know, my car took off good when I was rolling slow, so I said, if you want to wait back there, I'll go. And I kept getting, you know, great restarts on that. One time when he was in front of us, thought I was going to lose it all right there because I tried to make a run on him. Ricky Rudd got by me, did get by me, and he got loose up in the S's. And we just fought hard, you know. There's a lot of desire out there, and I just thank God for the perseverance and the strength to go out there and do this as a team like we did.
The white flag is up. Final lap here at Kansas City.
Lap, clear by 4, clear by 5.
5 car lengths. Gordon's spotter telling him he's clear on Ryan Newman. Rusty Wallace trying to challenge Ricky Rudd for 3rd spot behind these two. Inaugural races have been very, very good for Jeff Gordon. He wanted Indianapolis in the first race there. He wanted California the first race there. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Gordon wins at Kansas City. 6th time in 2001, Jeff Gordon is your winner. He led 53 laps today, 5 different times out in front. Took the lead for the final time at lap 246 of 267 and held off a very determined youngster to get his victory.
Congratulations. Welcome to Kansas.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. Can't wait to come back. Man, what an awesome day for the DuPont Chevrolet team. You know, we had a good car, top 2 or 3 all day long. I hate it for Rusty. That was a tough break for him, and, you know, he had the car to beat. I think we had something for him there, though. We hung right onto his bumper that one time. If we could have got out in front of him, I think we had something for him. But, woo, what a great day.
Rusty didn't get off a 2 at all that time. Here comes Gordon, right up against the back bumper. Everybody in the crowd on their feet. 3 laps to go.
The slow of the traffic, I think, caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon, right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in 1 more lap around the Bristol half mile. He dominated the opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
We've seen this before between these two.
It's just racing, I guess, you know, it's just up. I would have liked to won. It's been a long time since I won, but been a long time since Jeff won too, and I know he won it real bad too. Man, I've tried real hard, and they get nailed in the rear end in the last lap and turned sideways. I didn't expect it. He just got to me where he could hit me. I was trying desperately to knock the out of him. I just couldn't catch him.
You know, I just wanted it really, really bad. I just wanted to take advantage of an opportunity. These guys gave me such an awesome race car, great pit stops all day, all night long, and you know, they deserve a win. We don't deserve to be written about our losing streak. So thank God that's over. I feel like this is the first time I've ever won.
How about the pass of Rusty, Jeff?
Yeah, you know, he got bottled up in some traffic, and I knew if I could get to him, you know, I could make a move, and he got real loose, shut the door on me, and once he shut the door on me, I said, all right, you know, fair game right there. So, you know, I got into him a little bit. He got loose, and I hope he'll understand tomorrow.
The crowd here very much Jeff Gordon partisans. He and Dale Jarrett going to try and settle the Brickyard 400 over a 2-lap sprint.
88 looked like he was laying back there at first.
He was, and I think Jeff kind of didn't start when he was supposed to, so he'd take that advantage away. There's Junior driving to the inside of the 9 of Casey Kane. He got a great restart to Junior, but now, did Jerry get that start? Looks like Jeff Gordon, once again, got a terrific restart.
Casey Mears on pit road, flat left front tire at this restart. Oh, blocking going on there.
Big time blocking.
Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart. That's for 6th place. Not often you see somebody all the way down to the white line on the backstretch here at Indy.
White flag this time. Just one more lap for Dale Jarrett to catch it.
24 just pulls off. Dominant car all day. Now 1 lap away from a Brickyard 400 win. Jeff Gordon takes the white flag.
Now Elliott is going to do everything he can to make a move on the 88.
Who's off the pace? That's Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd with a right front problem. So far, green flag remains out. And they'll race the final half lap back to the checkered flag.
Look at all the blocking going on back there. Who's that blowing up?
Somebody's blowing up the light. I believe it was.
It is Mark Martin.
Not again.
Elliott Sadler trying his teammate for second. That's all it's going to be, is for second spot. Caution flag is out. The race is over. Jeff Gordon wins the Brickyard 400 for a 4th time. A dominating performance today by Gordon. And he's climbing out of the car to salute the hometown fans. Listen to the crowd.
What an amazing week it's been, and just an awesome year for Hendrick Motorsports, this entire team. That yard of bricks right there is so special, and it just feels so incredible. And to win at this speedway, I can't even describe the emotions going on right now. It means so much to have the support of all these people here. I don't get cheered very often, and it's awesome to hear these cheers here in Indianapolis. Just a very, very special week and day for me and this entire team.
Here they come, boys. White flag, 1 to go.
Scott Riggs to 4th. Stewart looks to go 3 wide. Thinks better of it. He is trapped behind Jimmy Johnson.
Boy, that 97 car of Kurt Busch is a fast piece of equipment right there. He's got to look.
He's the only Ford in the front 5. What can he do?
Look at Scott Riggs in that 10 car. He's trying to get him a top 5 finish in this Daytona 500. And there's Jimmy Johnson on the 48 on the outside, Darrell.
Somebody needs to get up there and go with him, but I don't know if Tony Stewart can run the outside or not. He hadn't all day.
Busch to the outside. Gordon slams the door and then the turn 3.
6 cars have a chance to win it. Jeff Gordon's going to lead him into turn 4. They're 1 mile from home.
Tony Stewart just slid up the racetrack. He and Jimmy Johnson are going to make contact.
3 wide. They're bouncing off each other.
Jeff Gordon's going to win his 3rd Daytona 500. Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., and Scott Riggs completes a dream week with a 4th place finish.
Boy, he did. And by those cars right there, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
Thank God, boys. How we doing it?
Richard Petty has won the great race 7 times. Cale Yarborough's a 4-time winner.
You're the man.
Jeff Gordon now a 3-time winner of the Daytona 500.
Take this one to the families on that crash, buddy, okay? Absolutely, absolutely.
I didn't know what the week had in store for us. I knew we had a good car. We hadn't showed everything, and I knew of our 500 miles that the pit crew, that team, and hopefully some patience would pay off there at the end, and it certainly did. And I'm so stoked. Daytona 500. Yes, yes.
This is it.
Pace vehicle to pit road.
Can't spin the tires on the restart.
Be 3 laps to go when they get the green.
Johnson takes a look.
Stewart on the back bumper of Gordon, then Johnson. Two to go. Gordon going for the Martinsville sweep, going here in the spring.
Gordon got to 2 really good that lap.
Tony Stewart is driving that 20 car in a little bit deeper than 24, but 24 comes off the corner a little bit better.
Last lap, half a mile to go. Tony Stewart has led the most laps. Jeff Gordon trying to lead the last one. One more shot at 3 and 4 for Stewart.
Can't get there.
Jeff Gordon brings Hendrick Motorsports back to victory lane at Martinsville.
Steve Letart's first victory as a crew chief. Good going, Steve.
73rd career win for Jeff Gordon. His 7th here at Martinsville.
What an awesome job you guys did today. I'm so proud of you. Woohoo!
Second time he swept both races here at Martinsville.
I got my hat on backwards to show my sponsor DuPont, do a Michael Waltrip, but you know, this one here is for all those, you know, who were lost a year ago. I mean, they're still a major part of our thoughts and our prayers. And I know Rick and Linda and all the families are back home watching. I hope you're enjoying this one. We certainly are. Way to go, buddy.
Jimmy Johnson coming in to share a moment.
This guy did it a year ago, and we're able to, you know, come back and do it this year. And I'm just so proud.
That crash cost him critical points, knocked him out of the top 10, but right now he's on the bumper of the leader. Oh! Kenseth goes around off the front end of Gordon.
How's that? Be a penalty if NASCAR is at all consistent. I mean, that was plain as day, Blade.
Right there.
We heard Kenseth tell his crew on the radio that, what did he say, if NASCAR is consistent, they will black flag the 24. Is that not what he said?
Yes, and remember that Jeff Gordon is on probation. Leader has the white flag, final lap of the race. The caution comes out from here on in, the race is over.
One eye out the windshield, one eye on the fuel pressure. Gauge.
Jeff Burton, that 31 car closes in. Harvick still trying to get by Busch for third spot. Here comes Gordon.
Looks like he's going to make it. Jeff Gordon's going to score his first win at Chicago.
Good job.
Allen's with him in victory lane.
Yeah, standing in a puddle of sports drink and soft drink and all the rest, maybe a little water too. His crew chief Steve Letarte coming in for a word. Well, Jess, scratch one of those tracks off your list that you hadn't won at yet. You've got Chicago here today. Congratulations.
Thank you. What an awesome race car Steve Letarte and all these guys on the DuPont Chevrolet gave me today. There's no doubt on the long runs we had the best car, and I hate to win one like that. You know, Matt, he ran a great race, and we got down in there, and you know, I had a run on me, blocked me again. You know, I just couldn't believe he was doing that, and then you know, I got such a great run on him. You know, I'm not going to back out. I want to win. I want to win at Chicago because I haven't yet. And I tell you, it feels so darn good to get a victory in a mile and a half at a place like this, and just from start to finish, it's just an awesome day for us.
I'm not trying to start anything here, guys, but that right rear tire on that 24 car looks soft. I guess it didn't. But I know one thing, Stewart is closing in a hurry.
He's got a half a lap to go, Mike.
I guess Jeff is just being that cautious, but I thought I saw that right rear tire looked like it was a little soft.
Jeff Gordon rounds turn 4. Become the first driver in the history of Phoenix International Raceway to win a Cup race from the pole. Jeff Gordon finally gets his first Phoenix win and ties Dale Earnhardt.
Jeff Gordon, I got a special flag for you at the start-finish line. If you want it, bud, come and get it. Special flag.
Look at the hats if you want an indication of what that flag says.
Got a pretty good idea what it'll say.
You guys are awesome in there. Way to go.
Chevy congratulates Jeff Gordon, winner of the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Chevy, an American Revolution. As Jeff Gordon salutes the Richard Childress-owned number 3 as it was driven by Dale Earnhardt to 6 of his 7 Nextel Cup championships tonight. Gordon ties Earnhardt for career wins in Nextel Cup racing.
And I don't think there's any question. We've known for years that Jeff Gordon's going to rewrite the record book. I mean, he's a young man. He's still got a lot of racing ahead of him, a lot of wins, championships. We always knew he would rewrite the record books.
Since last July, he's been chasing that 76 victory. Tonight is special. His first one here at Phoenix in a Cup car. You've already talked to the boss. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came by to congratulate you. What does number 76 mean to you?
Yeah, it means the world. You know, just to get a win at a track we never won at before. I drove my guts out. I never had to drive so hard for a win, and I love racing Tony Stewart and Jimmy and all those guys who are racing there. And you know, that holding that 3 flag, you know, it's certainly by no means say I'm as good or we're as good or even close, but tell you what, to honor him in that way, it really means a lot to me. I learned so much from him, and to even come close to anything he had ever done in this sport is amazing to me. So we want to honor him. We've been holding on that flag for a long time, but to get 76 is incredible.
197 miles an hour. They take the white flag 3 wide. Here comes Tony Stewart up on the high side.
And the white flag is out. It's waving 3 wide.
Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon trying to hang on to the bottom, drafting help from behind with Blaney in the Toyota. Up high, Tony Stewart gets help from Casey Kane.
That's 4 wide down the back straightaway. Hamlin on the inside.
Here comes Gordon on the outside.
Jeff Gordon has moved up in front of Tony Stewart to get the push by. Jeff Gordon, a 5-time Talladega winner. He knows how to get it done. He hung at the back of the pack all day long. He pulls up, and Tony Stewart pushes him by as they come down. Jeff Gordon trying to hang on. 2 wide, 3 wide behind him. Gordon on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy Johnson second, and Jeff Gordon takes the win at Talladega.
Unbelievable. The car tomorrow. Great race at the very end. Man, what a move out of Jeff Gordon. He just threw his teammate out, went for it by himself.
That was impressive.
I knew he had something up his sleeve. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah!
What a win for Jeff Gordon.
Buddy, you did it for us, buddy. You were the man that this team is awesome. Way to hang in there all day. Woo! Man, I'm excited.
He becomes the all-time winningest driver in restrictor plate competition, his 12th win on the plate tracks. Let's go down to victory lane and Alan Bester.
Jeff, how did you get to the front?
I have no idea. This guy right here builds an awesome race car and has put together a heck of a race team. You know, we laid in the back, and we didn't want to have to do it that way, you know, but this car is just a lot of unknowns. It's hairy out there, you know, and we just wanted to play it safe until it really counted. And what I don't understand is how I ever got by my teammate, because I was there in behind him and got, you know, a couple pushes, but when I went with the momentum, luckily when I got high and Jimmy tried to block me, the 20 was there, had nowhere to go. He drilled me, and he's the one that pushed me to the front. So, yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to put that rear bumper in front of those other guys' bumper at the right time.
Did he make it on field? Jeff Gordon's got a good handle on the car.
White flag for Jeff Gordon. 1 lap to go. Does he have enough?
Unbelievable. This 07 car, Clint trying to run him down, but doesn't look like Gordon's going to have a problem. His car's stuck good. He's got a half a lap to go.
It's been since 1999 that Jeff Gordon has been able to come home and win at this racetrack. He has not finished a race in 3 years, but folks, tonight, Jeff Gordon wins again at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
It was 13 years ago, Jeff Gordon got his first ever Cup victory here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and tonight he comes through victorious. Jeff, what were those final moments of that race? His beautiful wife Ingrid here. What were those closing moments like for you?
Well, I can't tell you how many times we tried to give this one away. Oh, man, I don't know where to start. You know, just an incredible day for the DuPont Chevrolet team, and I got to thank all these guys. I mean, they just never gave up, you know, and what an awesome day today was. I mean, this is what we've been looking for, is getting us a win in Charlotte. What a great comeback, and I owe it all to those guys right there, Steve Letard, all the guys on this team, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports, engine department, Chastity, we're here at home, so we got to thank all those guys and all the people that work so hard right here locally.
Jimmy runs a little higher, gets a lot of momentum, and really closes right there, but he isn't going to get there in time, although there is a couple of lap cars up here.
Kurt Busch has passed Jeff Burton. That's for the 8th position as we're on the final lap.
That 43 car is going to be right in Jeff Gordon's way. It's right where he likes to run. It's going to slow him down a little bit. I don't think Johnson's got enough speed. He's going to go high down here in 3 and 4.
Tried to get a lot of momentum off of turn 4. It's going to be too little too late.
But he packed her down into turn 3 and 4. But like you say, it's just not going to be enough.
17 tries at Texas. 17 is the lucky number for Jeff Gordon. He finally wins in Texas.
Y'all better pat yourself on the back, boys. That's what we're talking about. That's the way to do it.
I'm anxious to see what kind of burnouts the old boy can do because he hadn't done any for a while.
No.
Jeff Gordon celebrating. Big smiles from the moment he pulled into victory lane. He's got that checkered flag. Jeff Gordon, you've had close calls here. You've had hard knocks here. What does it feel like to pull into victory lane on your 17th attempt at Texas?
Well, first I want to say hi to Ingrid and Ella at home, and I know she was saying go Papa go all day long, and I hate that they couldn't come with me this weekend, but how ironic is this, and I love you guys, how ironic is this that, you know, we go on this streak and we end it here in Texas, a place that had just eluded us for so long. This was an incredible team effort. This whole year has been amazing, and what a great car. I mean, we've never had a car like this at Texas, and we finally had one and put it in position.
Searching for a lane. Where can I find enough grip to hold him off? Where can I find enough grip to get by him? And here comes Johnson.
With a run. Not able to hold it down there. Just probably too loose, and the tires have too much time on them to make that move. Gordon's still fighting his car there. I'm telling you, this is a dogfight. Yeah, Johnson going to try to get a run on the high side. This might get his pass that he's looking for here. That's not what Gordon needs.
No,
can't
not
make
this
it work.
time. 3 laps to go. Regan Smith gives way the lap car. Johnson dives again for the low side.
Oh, both of them just using all the track.
Johnson's gotten a big run off turn 4 several times on Gordon, but not been able to finish the pass. He slides this time.
Gordon gets the big run.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on?
Whoa, Jimmy Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard. Look at him.
Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon, third on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Wow. That's some driving right there.
What a finish.
Yeah, all this going on, we couldn't go back.
The third winningest driver of all time.
It was a lot of fun racing with him. I mean, I was slipping, he was slipping. You know, the throttle control was very tough there at the end, and a couple moments where I really thought he got us. But what an incredible victory for this drive-in Hunger Chevrolet. I don't care if it's Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. You know, the NASCAR fans coming out like this to support us and have a race like that, man, that's awesome.
Jeff Gordon leading the race. Brad Keselowski in charge of the championship. After what it's been, it's fair to say, one of the more tumultuous weeks of his storied NASCAR Sprint Cup career. Checkered flag and a win at Homestead from Jeff Gordon.
I'm proud of you guys. That was awesome.
It may be an underrated victory and overshadowed by the championship, but for this, it's big for Jeff Gordon. You proved last week you're a fighter and you won't give up. Jeff, what does it mean to end the season in victory lane?
Oh my God, it means so much. I mean, this is for DuPont right here, 20 years. That is a long time to be together with a sponsor. For them to commemorate that with this awesome paint scheme with this silver car means so much. I knew we had a great race car going into the race. And, you know, at times I didn't think we had a winning car. But you know what? We played the strategy perfectly and we had a really good car. And, you know, it's just unbelievable to experience this, you know, after last week, you know, and then to come here and battle like this and end up in victory lane is just unreal.
Around the outside of Travis Quapple's number 32.
Here he comes.
Jeff Gordon will be looking at the white flag.
And that's the first flag he wanted to see for sure.
The race will end no matter what, and we got us another winner, boys.
Boy, Harvick is coming all over the racetrack. And a lot of traffic in front of Jeff Gordon. He's going to catch him down in turn 3 and 4.
Harvick got a great run down the back straightaway. It's down to half a second.
He'll try.
4/10 of a second.
I think it's
a third of a second.
Great effort.
Jeff Gordon off turn 4. Win number 89 for Jeff Gordon by 2 car lengths over Kevin Harvick.
Knocking the door and break it down.
Jeff, 89th career victory. You guys have been so good this year. Did you know this was going to be the night?
I knew we had a fast race car. We've been bringing fast race cars every single weekend, and it's just given me so much confidence in the race cars and the race team. I got to thank Exalted Coating Systems with an awesome sponsor. And when the lights went out, we could still see this thing out there. And, of course, AARP and Drive In Hunger and Pepsi Max. Also Valvoline Chevrolet. But, you know, Kevin was tough. He was so strong. I did not know if I could hold him off, and I almost didn't there at the end. When I caught traffic, the car just got extremely loose on me, and he was just coming. So luckily that was the checkered flag. Gotta say happy Mother's Day. What an amazing Mother's Day present this is gonna be. Can't wait to see my wife Ingrid and my mom tomorrow. It's gonna be an amazing celebration. This is so sweet. I mean, what a huge weight lifted off this team's shoulders. We've been leading the points, but we need to get to victory lane, and they proved they're capable of doing a great job by them.
What was the key to winning this race, Jeff?
Well, I think it was overcoming a lot of adversity. We had a lot of things in the first half of the race that did not go our way. We knew we had a fast race car. We weren't sure if we had as good a race car as Kevin, but I thought if we got in front of him, we could hold him off. And then that last pit stop, I mean, you know, we cycled out in front of Kevin, and it was confusing because there were guys still out there, so we weren't in the lead. And I pulled away from him. The car was just driving unbelievable. And then all of a sudden I started getting extremely loose. And he faded, but then he kept coming back on me, and then my car would tighten up, and I'd go forward again, and then he'd fade, and we just kept going back and forth. But the key was getting out front, and this pit crew, and Alan Gustafson, all these engineers, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports, that's who won this race, because we've been building up to this all season long.
Enjoy the win, Jeff.
Woo! You can believe we're going to do that. Yeah!
17 laps to go at the Brickyard. Jeff Gordon's really going to have to take the lead from Casey Kane, because if he doesn't, he's probably going back to at least third. He did it! And we pointed out early on, they've had a lot of very good races, but just find ways not to win once again today.
Hold it there, bud.
He's in the last lap. And as we look out the window across at the grandstands, all the fans that are here at the Speedway today are now on their feet, watching to see if Jeff Gordon comes back around to take another checkered flag. Final quarters. He won the first one in 1994. 20 years later, he wins the 21st. Checkered flag in the Brickyard 400 to Jeff Gordon.
Go 400! Yeah, buddy. Great assault all over. You are the best.
And now he's driven to victory lane. Our victory lane presented by Pennzoil. Here's Jeff.
NASCAR's first five-time winner of the Brickyard 400. Jeff Gordon getting some celebratory kisses from the family. You did it, my friend. How does it feel to be back in victory lane at Indianapolis?
I don't think there's a greater feeling as a race car driver and a race team, because that's what it took today. Total team effort to be here in Victory Lane in Indianapolis. Whew, I'm exhausted.
What's going through your mind on that last restart, 17 to go, and as Alan Gustafson told us in the interview just before it, that's the race. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not very good on restarts and wasn't very good today. And I finally made the restart of my life today when it counted most. And I knew we had a great race car. We just needed to get out front. Casey kind of, hung back, and I, kind of got a little ahead of him, and I had to back up. And I was able to stand his quarter panel. And once we got down into 1 and 2, I could hear him getting loose. I was kind of glad he took the inside because I really wanted the outside. Man, and I got to thank him. He raced me awesome and clean because it could have got real ugly down there. And once it got clear of him, I was like, I can't believe this is happening now. No caution, please, no caution. Such a great guy. I got to thank Exalta, Finish Masters on this car. We cannot do it without them. AARP, Drive to End Hunger, Pepsi, Valvoline, Chevrolet. Gosh, I cannot believe that this just happened.
You certainly are one who understands the history of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What's the significance to you to be a 5-time winner here?
I was trying so hard with 10 to go not to focus on the crowd. I could see every once in a while glance up there and see the reaction. I was trying not to let it get to me, not think about it too much. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And yet you can't help it. It's such a big race. Such an important victory, crucial moment in the season and championship, and you just those emotions take over. Have my kids here. Oh my God, there's nothing better than coming to Victory Lane, especially in one of the biggest races with your family here. All I know is my friends back at home. I need to take a vacation more often. This one really is for all those fans throughout the years. And all weekend long, they're saying, we believe you can get number 5. Go get number 5. We got number 5. Yes!
The drive for 5. Jeff Gordon wins at Indianapolis.
The still 24-year-old from Connecticut originally, Joey Logano, in command of the restart. Cleared him. Jeff Gordon to the race lead.
He finally figured something out on that restart. You can see he kind of waited back instead of going up there and letting Logano control that as much as he had been. Great restart by Gordon. Another one of those like he did at Indy. He knew that was the one that could make the difference in him winning this race.
I was just going to bring up that line. He said he got the restart of his life that led him to win the Brickyard 400. He's still got a very determined Joey Logano trying to find a way to him and around him.
Well, he's there. They touch.
Kevin Harvick and Paul Menard looking for a way through.
Yeah, if Logano doesn't complete this pass, he might lose 1 or 2 spots, though.
Logano's going to hang on as Harvick runs around the outside to second.
Going to lose another spot, and maybe another.
And the white flag up for Jeff Gordon, who enters his final lap here at Michigan. The value of a team riding momentum and confidence and all believing in each other and pulling the rope in the same direction on display week after week with this 24. Remember, they were dominant last week at Watkins Glen for a while. Had an electrical problem, took him out of the race. They came back and have been so strong here at Michigan today. Checkered flag is up, and his 3rd win of the season for the 4-time champion, Jeff Gordon.
We earned this one, baby. We earned it. And that was an awesome team effort. So proud of you guys. Way to go, man. What a season we're having.
And for that driver, his 91st career victory.
here to congratulate Jeff Gordon. Special moments. It's been a special season for this race team. It's been 13 years since Jeff has been to Victory Lane here. You had to ask where Victory Lane was. First off, though, on people's minds, the difference in restarts, Jeff, from the first half of the race to the last half. Was it an adjustment or was it all hard?
It wasn't easy. It's never easy to win at any of these tracks, especially when aerodynamics and track position means so much. I thought we learned a lot the last time we were here on track position. So Alan just called it a perfect race. Kept getting in that inside lane and just not getting very good restarts. And I knew it was going to get exciting with Kurt and Joey. Those two are very, very aggressive. And of course, Kurt got loose. And that last restart was it. I mean, we had the car to win. Our car was amazing, but whoever got out front had such a huge advantage. So, I got a good restart, and Kevin, for some reason, wasn't getting good restarts, so Joey was sort of out there by himself, and I was able to get to his quarter. When I got his quarter, I drug him back, and I was able to shoot to the bottom and get by. But he made a heck of an effort. I thought he was going to get back by me. He almost did. And I just need a couple laps for my tires to come in, and all of a sudden, we were out front setting sail, and the checker flag was waving. This is just unbelievably awesome. And got to say hi to Ingrid and Ella and Leo back home. They couldn't come today, but we're celebrating your honor here, and this is amazing. This is just fantastic.
Jeff, you said it on the radio. It's been quite the ride this season. 3 victories already. What is it about this car, maybe the rules package this year, that's just playing into your hands? What is it about you guys?
It's everything. It's Hendrick Motorsports and the job that they do collectively with all of our teammates and the engineers. Everybody's building the chassis and bodies and preparing these cars back at the shop. Engines are amazing. And then I got to give so much credit to Alan Gustafson and his crew. I mean, this guy is such a great leader. I knew that he had this in him, and he's been showing it by bringing great race cars every weekend. And today was more than just a great race car. It took the whole team effort, making great calls. And of course, I had a good restart again. That was fun. But man, these guys, they're just awesome. I love it. Rick Hendrick's here. I love celebrating wins with him.
Just like at Indy, with 17 to go, had the restart of his life, and just like at Indy, it was in the same race car.
And we're in the last lap at Dover. 2001. The last time Jeff won at this racetrack. It doesn't seem like the years slip by that fast.
Well, they do, though. It certainly doesn't when you look at how Jeff Gordon's driven this year.
He won the championship in that 2001 year, winning on all the same tracks he's won on this year. Checkered flag at Dover today for Jeff Gordon. Gordon is through with a win at the Monster Mile.
Hey, doing the statement, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah.
Victory Lane presented today by 5 Hour Energy. Jeff Gordon is there celebrating a win.
What a drive by Jeff Gordon. Getting a kiss. Unbelievable performance today, Jeff. This is sort of like we're talking to Mr. H like the old days back in 2001 when you used to come here and no one could touch you. How would you describe this day?
Well, I don't know if no one could touch us. I don't know what happened to Kevin Harvick. It was unfortunate for him, but he was the class of the field. We were tuning on to try to compete with him. When I saw him go out, I knew we could compete with the 2 car. The 2 was really good on short runs, but we could run him down. Of course, he made us work for it there at the end because he was so good on the short runs, and he got to me, and I was really, really tight in traffic there at the end, so I didn't know if we were going to pull it off, but I'm so proud to have this orange on this Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet. Hunger Action Month is extremely important to all of us that are fighting for the more than 9 million older Americans going hungry every day in this country, and this is a great way to take action. So thanks to them, thanks to Exalta and Pepsi and Panasonic and this guy right here. Oh my goodness, how about that?
Good man.
Oh, thank
Good
you,
job,
boss.
buddy.
I love winning when you're here, buddy. I'm so glad you came.
Told Jerry you found the fountain of youth.
I don't know what I found, but I think a lot of it has to do with Alan Gustafson and all the guys on this 24 team. They have just given me such an awesome race car and team this year. I'm having so much fun.
what about this win? What it means? I mean, given the fact that the points I know are going to reset next week, but coming off the disappointment of a week ago, how important is this win toward getting that drive for the 5th championship?
I think this is huge. I mean, we came in here with a little bit of extra pressure because we weren't guaranteed to be in. Had we finished where we were running at New Hampshire last week, it would have been kind of an easy day for us. But all we did was focus on executing as a team and trying to win this race and nothing else. It wasn't about the points. It wasn't about just squeezing by to get to the next round. It's about making a statement. I don't know how you make a bigger statement than what this team just did right there.
Hey, congratulations on being a winning driver, and I think there's a little girl that wants to get Dad's attention there, so you might want to go give her a hug.
Oh, I'm going to give them a lot of big hugs. It's great to have them here.
Jeff Gordon looking for a storybook ending.
I've been checking. Yeah, buddy! Yes!
This win's gonna punch his ticket to the championship 4.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, we're going to Homestead! Yeah! I tell you, buddy! It was huge. That was huge! That's what I'm talking about. Fighting and digging, boys! That's what we do!
Jeff Gordon will be up front, and the fans are going to love that.
All right, bud, let's go close this thing out, man. You got this.
Green flag in the air. Jeff Gordon trying to get away.
Still there, still. All clear, white flag.
Down the back straightaway, Gordon beginning to pull away. The drive for 5 is still alive. Jeff Gordon headed for checkered flag out of turn 4.
Yeah, buddy! Yes! Yeah, baby! Yeah, we're going to Homestead! Yeah! That's how you fight! Going to Homestead, boys! That's how you do it! That's pretty cool, Jeff, getting a win last time at Martinsville. That's badass. That was huge! I love you guys. Great job. Way to hang in there. That's what I'm talking about. Fighting and digging, boys. That's what we do!